This week, we're continuing to see a lot of what we talked about in the prior week, which is that rates are continuing to climb. We saw the bond market, unfortunately, move against us all the way up to 212 on the 10-year, and that's been basically bad news for those that have been locking loans or taking in new applications. And so we've seen the refi index get swallowed up a little bit, so they've slowed significantly. It hasn't hurt as much on the purchase side because rates are so low that anybody buying is getting so much house for their money. And as a matter of fact, still when I ask people on the street in the industry and realtors, what's going on, they're not missing a beat. Multiple bids, contracts going very quickly, a lot of activity. People's pipelines are still really, super robust. I still feel like rates are going to stay low through the summer. We got to boost a little bump, whatever you want to call it, short term. But I don't think that the Fed is going to make any drastic moves as far as stopping quantitative easing, before the end of the summer. So, through September, I still think it's going to stay in this range. Could we get up another 10, 20 points in the bond? Maybe, but I think that it's going to stay in this low rate range. It's like clockwork. I've been doing this for 15 years, and every time that the rates go up, loan officers are caught not prepared, complaining that, I can't close this loan, or I can't close that loan, or I can't do any loans because the rates have jumped up. And to me, it's just ridiculous because at the end of the day, we're still at a very low rate environment. And by now, if you haven't prepared for entering into the purchase market or getting a lot of purchase business or developing those relationships, you have nobody to blame but yourself. And it goes back to anywhere in life, which is basically personal responsibility. So my feel-good message this week is about giving and receiving. Everybody understands the value of giving and how it makes you feel. It's important to remember also, though, that you have to be a good receiver because people like to give as well. So if you're a generous person and you like to just be on the giving side, you also have to consider and be a good recipient. Somebody wants to pick up the check for you, as opposed to fighting over it, just say thank you and let them have that moment to enjoy how they are feeling giving. And as we all know, the more you give, the more you receive, so you have to give it away.